Navigating the Future of Trucking, hosted by Jerry Banks.
And today we're talking about, so we already covered first impressions and the importance of first impressions. Yesterday we talked about the FMCSA clearinghouse and staying healthy and staying fit and getting out of the truck. Today I want to explore some other factors that can greatly influence your career as a professional driver, because we're talking professional driver development. That's all we're focusing on in the future of trucking is being that professional driver. And there's so many opportunities. There's so many ways and areas that you can do that. And one way is through having a safe driving record. Tickets and accidents is what I want to talk about today, and the ripple effect, because everybody makes mistakes. Well, I am a perfect driver. My driving record shows it. I'm going to toot my own horn, because when we go to renew our insurance, my husband and I'm always like, why is our insurance so high? And I know my driving record is clean, but then I realized that he got tickets. It's like one ticket, and then he was involved in 2 accidents. Now, the accidents, they were not his fault. He was not at fault, but they still show up. He has 2 claims, so they still show up. And that, of course, skyrockets our insurance. I want to bring home the fact that a lot of drivers, when I'm talking to the girls, when we're having our trainings and screening drivers from the recruitment side, one of the things that we talk about is the driving record and accidents and tickets and how they affect the driver. A lot of drivers will say, when we ask the question, how many tickets have you had in the last 5 years? Or how many accidents and have you had in the last 5 years? They're only thinking about in the commercial truck, in their commercial vehicle. That's not the case. In your personal vehicle, that matters and that counts. You need to know, especially new drivers coming into the industry, your personal vehicle record counts. I had a driver when I first started recruiting 8 years ago. And this driver had gotten a ticket. He had just got his CDL. He was brand new into the industry. And he had a ticket for drag racing and going over 30 miles an hour in the speed limit. So he was going, I think the speed limit was like 70. He was going 100, and he got a ticket for that. Well, he later went and got his Class A CDL. That ticket halted him. It doesn't halt him now, because time is the thing that if you have tickets and accidents, they will eventually go away. They will eventually fall off. That's the most important thing. If you have a not so good driving record, time is your friend. But this driver wasn't able to get a job for so long because he had in his personal car, he had got a ticket for drag racing. That's a big ticket. That's a big deal. I want to talk about some of the other tickets that are big deals. And most of our clients, they don't want you to have a lot of moving violations. One of our really top clients, no more than 3 tickets in the last 3 years. And that's your personal and that in your commercial motor vehicle. And then they say no more than 2 in the last 12 months. Like, that's not a lot of time. That's why you have to be so safe and so careful and always watching to ensure that you're not putting yourself at risk of getting tickets and accidents on your license. I want to list a few of the really big tickets that really companies frown on. They're a big deal, whether it's in your personal vehicle or whether it's in your commercial vehicle. These are big tickets and you need to know about them. So the first one is reckless driving. Reckless driving is a big deal because, I mean, it says it's exactly what it says. You're driving recklessly. Improper turn, improper lane change. That's why you got the ADAS system, so you won't get improper lane change. Look at those and make sure that you watch your blind spots to make sure you're not doing an improper lane change, because a lot of guys and gals, they'll get an improper lane change after a ticket. They change lanes, they hit somebody, and then they get that improper lane change ticket. So not only do they have an accident, they also have an improper lane change or an erratic lane change ticket. Improper passing, failure to keep in the proper lane, driving too fast for conditions when it's like raining and all of those things. These are all really big tickets that I'm talking about. Most of our companies say no more than 15 miles per hour tickets in the last 12 months. Following too close is another big ticket. Careless driving is the same thing as reckless driving. And here's another one. Using a handheld device in a commercial motor vehicle, using your cell phone in a commercial motor vehicle. That's a big ticket. Those are big no-nos. So make sure that you're always prioritizing safety. You're always ensuring that you are not getting unnecessary tickets. You're not getting having unnecessary accidents because they have a lasting consequence for a professional driver. They can affect your CSA score. They can affect your company CSA score. They can affect your company's insurance rates and even trying to get a job in the future. So it's very important that you maintain a clean driving record because it's critical for your long-term success. And it just shows that you are committed to safety when you have a good driving record. You're committed to safety. You're committed to professionalism. So that's definitely something to think about. Safety isn't just a rule, it's a mindset. It's an entire mindset. It's like waking up and doing your routine, brushing your teeth, putting your clothes on, taking your shower, all of those things. It's a mindset. You do that because you are a safe driver. When you prioritize safety on the roadways, you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your cargo, and you're protecting everyone around you. So I just want to hit home that safety is always first, should always be first. Adhere to the traffic laws. Make sure you maintain your vehicle. Make sure you are aware of your surroundings. Remember, a proactive approach to safety, it just builds trust and it builds confidence that you are the right person for the job. And it builds your reputation as well, because in the trucking industry, your reputation is your currency. I always say your CDL is worth its weight in gold. So build a strong reputation for reliability, for professionalism, and for safe driving habits. Treat everybody you encounter with respect. Deliver on your commitments and go the extra mile to exceed those expectations.